Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're just going to be dropping a quick video talking about the brand new challenges that 2K has dropped the last couple days for a couple of free Invincible pieces, and kind of just updating on what the draft festival is kind of looking like so far in terms of the grindability of certain things with just a few days left in the festival. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. What's interesting about these challenges is that the draft hasn't actually happened yet. The draft starts tomorrow, second round is on Thursday, so we're likely to get draft content this week, as in next cards, Cooper Flag, VJ Edgecombe, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, Common Malawatch, etc. Those types of guys. Probably tomorrow would be my guess, and that could be really cool content, but that could also bring more challenges. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. And if those challenges are good, especially if they drop challenges the next couple days, there really might be a decent amount of grindability to this festival, because the new challenges that they dropped the last couple days, apparently they dropped these offensive prep challenges yesterday, but I missed them. Today they dropped the draft defensive prep challenges. That is now 4 Invincible event cards available to be grinded from challenges, in addition to 1 from the Triple Threat Park win streak on Sunday, 1 from the locker code, 1 GOAT card, I should say, from the locker code, 1 GOAT card from the win streak, the King of the Court challenges that were available, as well as I think that's it in terms of the grindable challenges so far. But basically, if you complete everything and you did the King of the Court, if you got top 50% in King of the Court, then you got 3 100 overall pieces. So let's say you did that, plus you complete all of this, and remember, each challenge here is giving you a 100 overall piece as well, because you're getting 4 dark matter pieces for each 100 overall piece. So, or 4 dark matter pieces is 100 overall piece. So you're getting 400 overall pieces plus 3 more from the King of the Court stuff, plus these 4 Invincible pieces. That's 700 overalls and 4 Invincibles, which is 2 GOAT pieces from the Invincibles and another GOAT piece and more from the 100 overall pieces. So realistically, you're looking at 2 GOAT pieces, a 3rd one from the 100 overall pieces, a 4th one from the locker code, and a 5th one from the Triple Threat Park win streak already, which is 10 Invincible pieces. That's halfway to Larry Johnson, nearly halfway to Ralph Sampson. So those guys are, I mean, they're not attainable for free by any means, but if they do drop more challenges the next couple days and give us more stuff to do this week, then it could easily become a little more attainable, where at least, like, I mean, maybe they make 1 or 2 more GOAT pieces equivalent in total available. Maybe they do an Invincible and a GOAT pieces, 2 more challenge groups. I really don't know. But everything obviously sub the Invincible players is available for free. You can get multiple players. You can get Kenyon Martin and Dikembe Mutombo very easily. You could make a lot of MT. I mean, just off of, if you're willing to spend the time to exchange, you could make 1 million MT from this event, from all the grindable stuff that's going to be available. And you also obviously have the ability to get the 10 box, the legend badges, all that other stuff, the lower tier players and cards and things. But the challenges themselves, we'll go over them real quickly as well. 50 points to the player in a game, 3 double-doubles over multiple games, 10 assists in a game with a player 3 times, and 5 3-pointers and dunks over multiple multiplayer games. That one's automatic. If you just play any multiplayer at all, that one's going to be easy. But the other ones, 50 points to the player in a game, that's easy to do, especially in offline. 3 double-doubles over multiple games, also not hard to do offline. 10 assists with the player in a game 3 times. Make sure the double-doubles involve assists, and you'll be knocking out multiple birds with 1 stone. So that can be easy to do there. And the defensive prep, 1 block and 1 steal with a player in a game, that's easy. 10 steals over multiple games, that's easy. 10 blocks over multiple games, that's easy. All this stuff will add up very quickly, and then win a game by 20 points or more. 1 offline game should get that challenge done. I got it done while I was finishing the Shade challenges earlier today. So overall, very easy sets of challenges as well. Definitely not going to be super difficult to complete. And I mean, I'm already making a decent chunk of progress in these challenges without even really trying to at this point. So be able to get a lot of this stuff done just passively without even really intentionally grinding it. So that is always nice. And obviously, I mean, hey, 2K, I think, has done a pretty okay job with this festival. Obviously, I wish that a guy like an Invincible Ralph Sampson or somebody like that was going to be attainable for free. The fact that the second tier of cards, besides Allen Iverson, really still aren't attainable for free is disappointing to me. But at the same time, it kind of is what it is. Like, I'm not sure it's the most important thing in the world. It's not like a complete and utter killer. there is still a lot of positive from the event. Free Dikembe, free Kenyon Martin, all the free MT, the free 10 boxes, the free legend badges. There is a lot to like about that, and obviously the amount of attainable cards that dropped as well this past Friday was a huge W. Then you get free of Invincible Shea today, and there's been a lot of good free content recently, a lot of attainable content, a lot of free content, and a lot of ability to really build a quality team using these attainable cards. It's really what I've been enjoying about this attainable series is, and the Shea episode for this series is going to drop tomorrow, but we add Shea to this lineup, and I mean, this team's looking pretty spectacular at this point. And realistically, the only buyable cards that are of any expense at all, that are like significantly expensive at all on this team, are Wimby and Rick Smits, and those guys are a few 100,000 MT a piece. Like, they're attainable for sure. And those are the only really expensive cards in this team. This is a team that can absolutely compete at a very high level. Like, I just think 2K's done a good job with that recently. It's been very encouraging to see, because I think that's one of the most important things, where they really missed the mark early in the year. Budget cards were not good early in the year this year, with rare exception. There were exceptions, but they weren't super common exceptions. And for the last few months, budget cards have been more and more viable. And at this point, a fully attainable, fully budget card lineup can really compete against some of the better teams in the game at a very high level at pretty much every single position, except for maybe the center position. There aren't very many elite level centers that can be attained for free, and I think there is a certain amount of maybe frustration that can be had there. Is like, yeah, besides Dikembe, you don't really have anybody super tall you can get for free or for super cheap, but you still have multiple affordable, solid options, and that's maybe an area you just focus on. That's where you spend your MT, is at the center position, because you can get a Rick Smits for 300,000 or 400,000 MT. Victor Wembanyama, Opal, same thing. Taco Fall's a little more expensive than that, but Dikembe Mutombo's free. Mark Eaton's a bit cheaper. Artis Gilmore's a bit cheaper than that. Like, you can still get big, versatile, good bigs at the center position for pretty affordable prices. And just as a whole, it's one of the things that I think has actually made the game mode do a lot better as of late. So it's been encouraging to see some of the progress. I do hope that we see some challenges for the draft tomorrow as well. Like, they could do I don't know exactly how they would figure out a draft set of challenges, but a first round set of challenges that's rewarding with a goat piece and some 100 overall pieces as well, or something like that, would be fire. I don't know how they would focus on those challenges specifically, but they could do a challenge group based on previous moments throughout NBA history, or number one. I don't know. They'll have to figure out exactly how to do that, but I hope we get more challenges, and I hope it's not just this, because hey, that would be obviously really nice to continue to tie in the draft and continue to tie in real life basketball with the game, which I think is something they've actually done a pretty good job of recently. And it's something that is good for the game mode, because when there's something exciting happening in the NBA and there's content in the game connected to that, that's always a W. We see it with the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We've seen it with like the All-Star Festival and the Draft Festival and some things like that this year as well. When it's connected to real life, it is cool. And that is something that I would like to see more of. That being said, it's gonna do it for the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.